Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. Welcome to issue number 84 of Build the Legendary Cyborg ROBOCOP from our good old friends over at Fanhome. Now, if you'd like to grab one of these and build along with me, head over to their website. There's a clickable link in their description below. Pop. And you too can be building this wonderful cyborg. Let's have a scoot through this week's magazine. Bit more on the history of ROBOCOP there. Looks right Mizog there, doesn't he? Trusted old friend, it says there. Got some key data in that section. And this is what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be closing up the right shoulder. So we're going to need our arm assembly, folks, that we've been working on. Putting that all together and then putting the screw caps in and cleaning that up. And then working our way around the arm, closing off all the little screw holes and hiding them all, folks, okay? We'll then be putting on the inner rubber of the shoulder and then we'll be joining it together with the other arm, folks, okay? And we'll be putting it on the back panel. So we're going to have a pair of arms joined up at the end of this issue, folks. Here's 100 years of robots. Solar fuel there, cutting edge technology, all about the farming side of technology. And then you've got versatile and efficient solar fuels, all the different solar refineries. It really is technology that is cutting edge, folks. That's the magazine done. We'll go back to our assembly stage. We'll line up all our parts. We'll start assembling this arm first, I think, don't you? Right, let's grab our shoulder section, which is this piece here. And we're going to be pushing it in like that and basically pressing it over all of these pegs. Okay. So we'll be doing that over them pegs there, and the same with that one over there. Get the old screwdriver on there just to press that fully home, and then work your way around with your fingers there, just making sure that it's fully lined up, folks, okay? Lovely. Next up, we're going to be joining that with some CM screws, folks. So let's grab one of those, get a bit of oil on it, and we'll start putting these in, I think. A little bit of oil. And then we'll grab the arm. And we'll put that in place, just over them caps like so. Okay. And then we'll grab the arm and we'll feed the first screw down. Just like that. Pop, straight in. We'll then grab another CM screw. Just like that. Bit of oil on there, and then I'll do me diagonal like I normally do. Straight down in there. Another CM screw. I'll just do that other side there. Get that in place. Like that. And then that leaves us one more then to go in there. Pop, just like so. That's coming round just down the bottom right there. Like so. That's them in. Looking rather splendid, isn't it? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Make sure that's all where it should be, which it is. We can now look at putting in some of these end caps now. So these are the ones we want. Like that. So let's grab them. Cool, so these are just standard press fits, folks. Let's grab them, get them in. one up there, like so. Locate the tabs in situ, just like so. Press that in place, and then that should leave one more down the bottom there, like that is what we want. So that's that done. We then want 84G, which is down there. So let's grab you. And we've got a large and a thin prong there, which goes into this front plate on the arm, like that. Unlocks that together. So that's that sorted. We then want our rubber membrane to go over like that. And then we've got these two to go in place that are going over these little screws, folks, okay? So let's grab those. So what I tend to do is I tend to peel my stickers back like this. I then put the piece on the sticker as central as I can. Then I roll it back, and then I just sit and press that together. And then I pop it out the front like that. And what that'll do is that will then let the section come off of 3M sticker without the label on it, like that. And then I can put that straight over that screw. Like that. Pop. Give that a little bit of welly to line them up as near as damn it, and that's on there. So that's that one done. Get rid of you. And we'll do that again with this one. Again, just peel it back. Grab your piece and try and line it up as near as central as you can. Like that. And then roll your paper up, and then I just squeeze the label or the sticker onto the part and then push it out through the back, just like so. Got a couple of them spare. And then what that'll enable me to do then is peel off that backing paper and place that on the model. Just like that. Pinch that together, and that's closed off that screw, just like so. Okay? So that's that suitably done. We now want to retrieve the left arm and the inner bracket of the right shoulder joint. We want our TP screw. I think that'll do it. Grab a bit of oil. Let that work its way all the way down. And then we're attaching that arm onto the back of that bracket like we did with the previous one. So let's grab you like that. And get you in place. Like that. Okay. So that's what we want there. We've got a pair of arms now. Oh, it's looking good, isn't it, eh? I want the longer bits towards the bottom like so. So we've got a pair of arms in place. We then need to fit this to the back plate, okay, which is there. and we are coming through these holes just here. Okay, so let's line that up and see how that looks. See how we go, and we're basically going on these four. 1, 2, 3, 4 there, coming out of there. That's where we're going. So let's try our best to land that in position. Right. Like so, and like so. So I'm going to go with going upside down for a minute. Let's bring in an EP screw and see whether we can get that first screw in place. Right down in that corner. In there. Okay. Because once I've got one in, it should just stop everything from moving around. We've just lightly put that in. Let's swap bit. Bring in another EP screw. Another bit of oil. Like so. Like that. Let's tighten that one down. Grab them two. And that'll let me now come round and put that one on. So let's get a bit of oil on you. And go right down in there. Like that. And then you can go in, and you'll go right down in there. Pop. And that is now both arms joined onto that breast panel. Like that. We can then adjust our rubber accordingly as we need to, folks. Once RoboCop's on the chest piece, you're just pushing them rubber mat sections into the little grooves that are stamped into the edges of these breastplates. Okay, so we're just working that way around, and you'll see the grooves cut in there, and it's just a matter of manipulating this in situ. So that's what we got, folks. We got a fair old bit of RoboCop done there. So don't forget, folks, if you want to grab one of these and build along with me, head over to the Fanhome website. There's a clickable link in the description below. Pop, and you too can be building this iconic RoboCop. Also, to help me out, if you can click little fester in the corner and subscribe to my channel, I'll be really grateful. Ring the bell whilst you're there and select all. That way you'll get notified of upcoming future content. In the meantime, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.